And welcome to another indie preview. And this day, it's Tiny Barbarian DX. It's developed and produced by a small studio called Starkwhale Games, and I did kindly get this as a review copy from one of the developers. It was the graphics designer, amongst other things. Very kind of him. I'm very happy about it. This game is currently on Greenlight and it's currently being developed, under development, so it's not a released and finished game. It exists on Desura, and you can also get it from the developer's website. I think it also is in a Steam bundle in a sale. I don't think it's a bundle, but not on Steam. That's it, not on Steam.com. Anyway, this game got kickstarted a little while ago. I think it was in the beginning of 2013, and it's been under development since then. As you can see, we have adventure mode versus the horde, and the options are fairly limited. We got key control config, full screen, and some volumes and VSync. I've never had to use VSync, and I read somewhere that VSync can cause problems with the game. Control config, it works with keyboard or, let's see, gamepad. I have played it with both keyboard and the 360 controller, and the 360 controller is, as always with these kinds of games, much better. But it's definitely playable with the keyboard as well. It's just that these games lend themselves to the controller much better. Anyway, let's get into the adventure mode and I'll show you. We'll do a new game. And we'll play this for a while, and then I'll see if I can go back to the save I had. And here's a vulture. I guess we're hanging here, not being dead, but basically. 2 buttons, attack and jump. And there's a combo system, and as you can see, 1, 2, 3. You can do some fancy stuff with it, such as if you press 1, 2 and then forward, well, quickly enough. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see it does this lunge attack. You can do an upward swing, you can do regular swings, you can combo them, you can, when you jump, you can do this wrestling move. That's just down and attack button while you're in the air. And that does a whole lot of damage. There is also a point system, as you can see in the top right, and you get points from collecting coins and killing enemies. And as always, these flying enemies are always assholes. You can always depend on them coming from a bad angle, and they will hit you. Well, I guess if you're good enough, they won't. Or, oops. And the spikes don't kill you. This is not Spelunky, but they do hurt you. Nope. And I really love that animation where he pulls himself up. Oh, of course, I'm turned the wrong way. Alright, bird, you're going down. There it is again. The animations for this game I just love them. awesome animations. And yes, it might seem like it's quite easy this game, but I have played it for, I don't know, 1.5, 2 hours. So I've gotten to learn the controls, and for some reason I get a small, tiny stutter. There are also breakable rocks. So this one that Cobra stands on is a breakable rock. You can see it by there's a faint cross on them, and that signifies that it's a breakable rock. Sometimes there's gold behind it, sometimes there's food, that's health, and well, it's the usual fare for these kinds of games. This is very much a skill-based game in the vein of the old... Oh, I got the stutter as the bird came. In the vein of old Nintendo games, Nintendo or Nintendo 64. Oops. Alright, I'm getting this horribly annoying frame stutter, and I have no idea why, which completely throws off my game. Anyway, that sounds like excuses, and well, maybe they are, but I'd say they're valid excuses in this case, because I did manage this. That was not the game's fault, by the way. That was entirely my fault for not turn the wrong way. And I guess I'll get to show you what happens when you die fairly soon. I'm expecting to, and especially when they go. Oh, there you see. So when you die, you just respawn at a kind of a checkpoint, and these do not save permanently. They do just do it while you're playing. There's also a timer, and as you probably could see, it is reset when you die, and so is all the points you've amassed. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Oh. I was gonna say if we can kill the bird. We couldn't. Or we could, but not without him hitting us, and same here. But here's some food, and here's some cash. The small drumsticks give 2 health, and the large chicken meals give full health, I believe. Also, those birds are probably angry at me for eating their friend. And no, I did not find those. Oh, shoot. I did not find those immediately. Those secrets. But oh, I see another secret that I haven't seen before. Do you see it? There it is, and it's nothing. Oh, more food. Full on health. I'm quite happy about that. Alright, this is a little bit like the treasure goblin in Diablo 3. If you ever played Diablo 3, and I guess you have. Most people have. But after a while, it seems he stops dropping the cash. He also drops food, so it can be beneficial to farm him for a while, and it's basically just smacking him around. And as you can see, there's no fall damage. I don't know if that would even have made sense. Oop. I don't know if you noticed, but the chapter was called The Serpent Lord. and this game is basically built on the old Conan story line, not the storyline as such, but it's definitely inspired by that game, and they say so themselves, the developers. I even think it says so on the webpage. And what's a man's greatest desire? Oh, I can never remember this one accurately. It's seeing your enemies driven before you, hearing the lamentations of their women. Oh. Those spear throwers are assholes. And they're quite annoying. There's a passage here that... Alright, here it comes. That's quite annoying. It's not right now, but it'll soon come. And that's annoying as hell. I'll assure you. I was too slow there. And I'll just wait for this guy. And I'll get both of them. You can... Oh, he wasn't dead. You can... While you're... Oh, that was stupid. You can block the spears, I think, with your sword. So if you're attacking while the spear is about to hit you, you parry it. I think you heard those plink sounds. That was when my sword hit my enemy's sword, and that was basically a parry. So he got pushed back, I got pushed back, and no one took any damage. Oh, whoops. Oh, here's the asshole part. There are two guys throwing spears. And we'll see if I'll manage to... Alright, that almost worked out. Let's see, I thought there was some food here, yes. Anything else to say? Oh. I guess there's not much more to say, apart from the fact that I'm about to die. Oh, here's some food. And as I said, I think that is a full health up, which it is. And boss time. Yes, there are bosses here. And I'll show you how to beat this boss. I hope, because I did fail a few times yesterday before I managed to beat it. But it's not a very difficult boss, especially not for me, I guess, since I am currently playing Dark Souls, and I love that game, Teleglitch. I love those kinds of hard games. Yo, come on. Oh, of course. Oh well. I'll just take it easy with the top one. Maybe I should do that. That's probably a better idea. To attempt to kill the... Come on. And kill those afterwards. While that's shooting. Alright, and now they get desynced. Oh, I did it yesterday, and I'll be damned if I can't do it again. I think 2 or so more, and we're good to go. Oh. Alright. I guess there's one more, and they do seem in sync, and these guys seem to move quicker. Alright, finished. So this is the next level, and here's a checkpoint. You could see that there was load game in the start, and I guess you could get up here. Can you climb on the... oh, that's just a backdrop. How do you get up there? And here you can come back permanently. And I just remembered I found this by accident yesterday. We'll go for a little while more until we reach the there's a mount here. I'll show that to you, and then we'll end this video. Oh, it seems these guys are stupid. Well, not really, because they attempted to get up to me, but well, will I even manage to? Nope, I guess not. Otherwise he's a great source for cash. Sometimes I manage very nicely. Ah, here's the mount, and I think that's some kind of a cat. Ouch. Also, I think if you take damage while being on the cat, let's see if we can go up and get those. I can't get off? Yes, I can. If you get hit while on the cat, you just get knocked off. Rather than taking damage. Yes, that seems accurate. Oh, let's build up some momentum so we can... Right, I'm just gonna kill this asshole. And then we'll go get Kitty. Alright, I think we're about done here. I've showed you the gist of the game, and I guess if you think it interesting, then you'll get the game, otherwise you won't, and me showing more of it won't actually make any real difference in this regard. I hope you enjoyed it, because these developers really deserve getting greenlit, in my opinion. This is an awesome game that really harkens back to the old type of gaming, and it's just such a nostalgic trip for me. Anyway, I think we'll call that a good place to end that. Quit to title, and I'll just show you the versus the Horde. When you boot up the game, this is where you come, and this is basically it. You're here, and there will come a lot of enemies that you need to beat. I don't think you get any health ups, any food, such things, and of course harder and harder enemies come. I'm not really putting my entire skill set into this, as you can probably notice, but you get the gist of that as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'd like you to go to their Greenlight campaign, titled Barbarian DX, and make sure to get them on Greenlight. They really deserve it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you next time.